Yes, it's your boy again, GMD exclusive. You're doing. It is what it is. Bang in your face, you know what I'm saying? And now by G thing, you D me, that's what's up, people. Yes, people, happy weekend. I've got a little bit of something to tell you. It is a very good topic, and I think a lot of people actually battle with what I'm gonna say on a daily basis as well. So, you can pick one or two things from me. I had this friend of mine, is a she. She rang me and said, "Oh, you know what? My ex, like that's what she was telling me. Oh, my ex or my baby dad, put it that way, had my child since yesterday, and he's meant to have him for 2 days since yesterday. So the boy is meant to go back to the mom tomorrow, being Sunday. But for whatever reason, the boys got a party today, and the party was not 100% agreed with the dad in terms of commuting to the party and arrangement sort of. So then she rang me and she said, "Oh, can you imagine? I told my baby dad, I said, can you just take the boy to the party, because the party venue is closer to where you live, Can you just take the boy to the party, and since you're having him all through today till tomorrow, then I'll just go and get him tomorrow." So and the dad said, no, I'm not doing that, man. If you're not gonna take him to the party yourself and bring him back, just allow it and all of that. And she got upset, and she's like, "Oh, I brought the child to you and everything, and you're not even doing anything. You can't even take him to the party just for some just for some few hours or something." Her biggest concern and anger or dissatisfaction, to say, is that the venue is closer to the baby dad residence. So she's like, I would then have to travel out, like drive out, like 20-25 minutes to get to where my son is, pick him up from the dad, take him to the party, then leave him at the party, go do what I gotta do, then go back, pick him up from the party, and take him back to the dad, and then having to now drive distance or minutes, 20-25 minutes back to where I live. It's out of my way. It's crazy. It's easier if the dad can do that, and it just makes life easier for everybody. So therefore, she got upset. She said, "You know what? I'm just gonna go get my boy. And once I get my boy, I'm just gonna take him home. I'm not even gonna take him to the dad, because I don't understand the dad. The dad is just messing up and all of that. So I'm just gonna take my boy." And I said to her, I said, "Calm down. There's no need to get like that. It's not necessary. Situation is the way they are right now. So what you have to look for is a solution." Then she said, "Oh, what do you expect me to do? What is your advice? Because I'm going to even stop the child from my son from seeing the dad again. Because that..." I said, "No, listen, there's no need to be angry about this. I mean, I know it can be frustrating at times, but then anger solves nothing." So my advice to her, listen carefully, guys. And if I'm wrong in my advice, please feel free to correct me. Like we all learn. Life is a learning curve. I'm willing to, somebody might be more experienced than me out there, so I'm willing to learn as well. So, but my response to her was, "Do you love your son?" She said, "Yes, I love my son." "Okay, you love your son so much?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay. And you can do any sacrifice, you can go any length for your son?" She said, "Yes." I said, "And you're a Christian and you believe in Jesus Christ?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, good." I said, "Forget about power struggle. Forget about bitterness. Forget about who's got upper hand and who's not got upper hand right now. Forget about everything. Forget about baby dad being a jackass, like you said, or not. Just forget about that. Let's put all of that aside. The primary concern, the primary issue here is your son. You love him. You can make any sacrifices for him. You carried him for 9 months, for God's sake. So if you can carry him for 9 months, come on, driving 25 minutes to go from your house to your baby dad's house, pick your son, right? Take him to the party, take him back to the dad, and go back home. It's a little price to pay compared to carrying that boy for 9 months. So if you've done that for 9 months, carry that child in the womb, why would you not be able to do this? You're not doing it for the baby dad. You're doing it for your child. Your child happiness and satisfaction and the love you have for him should be paramount. That is what matters to you. So forget about what any other person is doing. Forget what anybody else is telling you. No, put all of that aside. Because at the end of the day, it's about you and your son. It's about you and your son. You making sure you show your son endless love and endless sacrifices. Those are the things he's going to remember. Not all the good shoes you bought him. Not all the days you bought him t-shirt and things like that. I'm not saying they're not going to remember that. But you see, events like that, I mean, those parties, those things you didn't let him miss out on, he will remember those things. So I said he doesn't forget about power struggle. I'm not going to let the man have an upper hand. And this goes out to guys as well. So if your baby mom is doing the same thing in reverse, right? So turn the table around. So, you know, if a guy is the one going through what this lady has just explained to me today, I urge you to do the same thing. Love, let the love for that child or for that girl be greater than anything. And once that love is greater than anything, making any sacrifice for the sake of that child will not be an issue. You will not see it as a big deal. And most of us said, get rid of envy. Get rid of any spirit of pride. Spirit of pride. Oh, because he's a man, he thinks, or because he's a girl. No, 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 no. Get rid of all of that. Just look at it that it's me and my son or me and my daughter. And do what you feel is right. You owe that child as a parent. Individually, since you guys are not together. Do it individually. And trust me, you will get result. And she was like, yeah, but I said, calm down. I know you're upset. She said, oh, I want to vent my anger. I said, calm down. There's no need for venting anger. There will be days for that. But, you know, right now, this is for your boy. Do it for your boy. So swallow that pride of that pill of pride or, you know, that pill pride. Swallow it. Swallow your pride. And raise your head up and let love quicken your step to do the right thing for your child. And she was like, oh, you're always saying things that will pierce my heart. I said, listen to this. You're a Christian, and why I asked you if you're a Christian? And for all of you, male and female, if you're separated or not, for everybody who's a Christian, and because of this scenario, that's why I'm, you know, practically streamlining this down to Christians. And I'm sure other religions can, pick something from this as well. But because she's a Christian, so I just don't want to drive too far, you know, touching various angles. So let's just keep it simple, you know. So I said to her, I said, Jesus Christ turned water to wine. How did he turn the water to wine? The mother was the one who gassed him up. Mary gassed Jesus Christ up. He exposed him. And you said, woman, my time is not up yet. Do you want to kill me before my time? But did Jesus Christ still turn the water to wine? Yes, he did. Then I asked her, I said, why do you think Jesus Christ finally, or at the end of everything he said to the mom, he still managed to do that? He said, I don't know. I said, because of love, because of love. Love is greater than anything in this life. If you can adopt love as a culture, trust me, you hardly get angry. Things that piss people off easily will hardly. You will just be, you'll be happy. Trust me. Love is greater than anything else. I said the love Jesus Christ has inside of him. That's why he just thought, you know, I'll just do this. And he did it. At that point, she had a tip. You know, she just the lady that asked me for, you know, my opinion, she just had this deep breath, like, I said to her, I said, listen, I'm not saying this to pierce your heart. I'm not saying this to support your baby dad because I don't even know him. It's none of my business. But as a friend, I would not be that friend that gives you a wrong advice just to make you feel good. But I'll be that friend that pierces your heart with the truth just to make you do the right thing and adopt love that is greater than everything. And she was like, this is why I love speaking to you, because you always tell me the truth, even if it has to hurt me. I said, that's what friendship is all about. And she was like, oh, thank you. I said, but before you go, I want you to do something for me. Before you go, I want you to do something for me. And she said, what? I said, from henceforth, even if the dad, your baby dad, if he's got shortcomings, if he's got things you don't like, don't slander him off. Don't get angry with him. Because the more you get angry with him, you will not get over him. Don't get angry. Even if you have to be the one to make all the sacrifices, love for your child is greater. It's greater than the anger or the fight you want to pick with the father. No, it's greater. It's always greater. Likewise, father, the love for your child is always greater than that fight you want to pick with the mom. It's always greater. And that brings me to Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike, come on. You guys have ended. Let it go. Please, let it go. The love for your child should supersede everything. Then I said to this lady, I said, and a lot of people might not agree with this, but I said to her, women are gatekeepers, but men are donors. And she's like, what do you mean? Oh, that's why men. I said, no, listen. Men would donate things. Men will bring things, right? They will donate it. But who keeps it? It's the woman. The woman keeps it. She watches over it. She makes sure it doesn't get lost. Then I said to her, the position of a woman on this planet is a position of grace. And once you can tap into that grace, you will find love and everlasting happiness. Then I said, listen, Jesus Christ himself used himself as an example. He said, I'm the sheep, I'm the lamb, and stuff like that. Why did he not say, I'm the elephant, as big as elephant is? No, it's not by size. No. I said, listen, a sheep and a lamb, they are not the strongest animal. They are probably the most vulnerable. But at the same time, their position is a position of grace. So in everything, let's adopt love, and that love will lead us to a post and a position of grace, male and female, for the sake of our kids. Yeah, if the relationship has come to an end, it's okay, but let's not let individual bitterness or power struggle. Oh, I won't let a man tell me what to do. Oh, I'm not going to let a woman walk over me. No. Nobody is telling anybody not what to do. Nobody is walking over anybody. Everybody is just making the right sacrifice and showing unconditional love for their child, which is the most priceless thing ever. So people, male, female, if you're divorced, you're separated, whatever your situation is, please don't let your son or your daughter suffer as a result of your hatred for the father. And father, don't let your kids suffer as a result of your hatred for the mother. Please. I beg of you, the love we have for our kids, let it supersede whatever the father or the mother has done. Please. It would only get us into a better position in life. It will make you feel well inside. It will make you feel peace inside. So I told her that, and she said, thank you very much. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm happy that I was able to convince her that, listen, the love for your child is greater than the broken relationship or anything the father has to do. So let the love for your child be paramount in your life. So she said, okay, Michael, I'm gonna go get my son later on, take him to the party, and after the party I'll take him back to the dad, and I'll still be letting the dad see him. So I'm not gonna just let my emotion get the better of me. And I said, thank you. So I just thought I'll share that with you people, and somebody might pick something from it. I personally, in as much as it was coming from me, I still learned a little bit from it. Life is a learning curve. People, love is greater. Thank you. It's your boy again, GMW exclusive. You know, you don't. Bang!